You know, a couple weeks ago, you stood here at the podium when there was a discussion about sending tests to people's homes, and you said, should we just send them to every American? As you've reflected on the change in Omicron here, have you reflected on your tone in that answer?
Complicated though. Why not just make them free and give them out and have them available everywhere?
Should we just send one to every American?
Maybe.
Then what happens if every American has one test? How much does that cost, and then what happens after that?
All I know is that other countries seem to be making them available in greater quantities for less money.
Well, I think we share the same objective, which is to make them less expensive and more accessible, right? Every country's going to do that differently. Well, Jeff, I would say there's not a day that goes by that I don't leave this podium and wish I would have said something with greater context. That day, there was a lot of good questioning on testing, and during that briefing, I conveyed a lot of information. And should I have included that additional context again in that answer? Yes, going back, I wish I would have done that. To be clear, so people have accurate information about how it works out there, which I know is your objective as well as mine, we're making tests free and accessible without the risk of them going to waste in the home of people who do not want them.
We also need to do better with at-home testing. So I'm announcing today the federal government will purchase 1/2 billion, that's not million, billion with a B, additional at-home rapid tests with delivery starting in January. We'll be getting these tests to Americans for free, and we'll have websites where you can get them delivered to your home. We've arranged for it to be easier for you to find a free COVID testing site near you on Google. Just enter COVID tests near me in the Google search bar, and you can find a number of different locations nearby where you can get tested. The bottom line is it's a lot better than it was, but we're taking even more steps to make it easier to get tested and get tested for free.
Mr. President, what's your message to Americans who are trying to get tested now and who are not able to get tested and who are wondering what took so long to ramp up testing?
Come on, what took so long?
I'm hearing that from people who are trying to get tested now before the holidays.
Well, what took so long is it didn't take long at all. What happened was the Omicron virus spread even more rapidly than anybody thought. If I had told you 4 weeks ago that this would spread by a day-to-day basis, it would spread by 50, 100%, 200%, 500%. I think you would have looked at me and said, Biden, what are you drinking?